Hey everybody, your favorite engineer back again, here to build the factory like we always do at this time. Um, so today I think we start on Zungrors, right? We start on making, let's go visit Irving. If this is going to be a exotic animals day, let's just go see our favorite. Oh, do you need a new toy? You need a new outdated windmill? I'm here for you. I gotcha. Good, good. You keep going. You keep chewing at those walls, Irving. You're gonna get out eventually. Oh yeah, yeah. You see him. You see him, and you want him. But not today. Not until you learn to make special small parts. Then you may have outside privileges. All right. Good job, little guy. You'll make it out one of these days. One of these days you'll learn. All right, chores. How are we doing? Oh, we need more salt. We need more. It's just a lot of more. Um, More Vonixes. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff to do. Extra prod science. Build my new suit. We have a caravan out of food. Let's just go shag that guy, whoever this is. Follow the arrow, right? There's going to be more and more of these. I really should just rip all of this down. Figure out a way to figure out like a cluster of boxes. It can't just be one box. It has to be many, many boxes that will start to hold the stuff here. Hi friend. I'm pretty sure you can all just come with me, right? None of you matter. Okay, that was cruel. I shouldn't have said that. They all matter. None of them have a future. Yes, that's right. None of them have a future. So I need to get like a whole bunch of deposits and buffer deposits and make a like self-distributing, self-building network to erase all of this. The problem is it's got so many items. It's going to fill so many deposits, even a small area. Yeah, I don't know what to do about it. So I don't, even though we're getting into this issue. Like, this could be better, guys. Getting rid of all that would certainly help, but I think a lot of it's going to be me taking a efficiency pass at biofluid and caravans. Anyway, what was I doing? Let's go build a new suit, right? Here, let's go do power armor. This one. Yeah, look at this guy. So we need molten nexlet in an automated factory. Okay. We will base it down here then. I think this is the correct thing to do. Right here, nexlet. We have some. Nexlet is no problem. So let's build a little area right here for which we can get our suit. Where is it exposed? Like right here? Can I shove you in right here? No. Right here? Oh, there we go. This is where we're doing it. All right, we want to make armor. You. Power armor. Power man needs power armor. How is power doing? Let's go look over it. I think this works. I'm really happy with all this. I think this looks cool. I think this looks good. I think this works well. I think there's a chance that we're building up salt pressure somewhere in here. And we need some extra storage space. The old system kind of had that. Because what's happening here is all the molten salt is getting concentrated in these pipes. And so we have extra. It's not that much extra since we're not buffering it anywhere. And there's this molten salt that will have to come out here, and there's only this tank right here to buffer it, so I might have to put a few more in eventually. This is going extremely well. The double logs, okay, almost 50% more wood upgrades. Just ruling right now. It's not at max. Why aren't you at max? Because of the relative fullnesses. It doesn't pump at full speed. So we're consuming 1,800 a second here. This says 2,000 a second. So there's related rates. It's a differential equation here. Okay, not going to think about that. It's going well. It doesn't matter. I should just make forward progress, right? Oh, I actually have some of this. How much do we need? Just one? Congrats. All right, let's make a list and go shopping. I want to turn personal logistics off. This has to go away if I happen to run by silver. We need, in order to accomplish this goal, 12 bio battery, 100 Kevlar, 20 mech parts 3, 20 ridiculous alloy, 20 electronics, 2 hydraulic systems, 1 utility box, 6 nanofibrils, 8 blue circuits, 120 small parts, 100 ASP, 80 SSP, 20 super steel. Alright, let's go get that then, I guess. Super steel should be right over here, right? That will be easy to just go snag. We need how much? 20? There we go. 20. And then we need... Here, just check it off. And then we need ridiculous alloy, which is right down here. Of this, we need 20 again. That'll be hard to pull. Right there. And this is just mine now. I just have it. No, we're not going to put up with that. We want exactly what we want. All right, there we go. Ridiculous alloy taken care of. Let's go handle mechanical parts. I like that there's things you hand build. I like there's things you, okay, at least hand assemble, right? I like this. You probably have nothing of what we need. Except for that. Exactly one of these. But no electronic parts 3. So that was hydraulic systems and utility box. And mechanical parts are here. Oh, they've all been distributed. That's probably bad. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Mech parts done. Now it's just time to go shopping, I guess. Once I go shag electronics 3 from the source over here. I'm going to get to Zungror today. There's going to be a lot of chores going forward. I mean, this shouldn't surprise anyone. What are you doing? Making something. Alright, do you have any... Okay. I think this is probably the most valuable stuff in the factory right now. Electronic parts Mark III. I don't even recall what nanofibrils are about. Like, are they around here? Well, SSP is right there, so let's take advantage of that. And we need 80 parts. Alright, there you go. SSP, quantity 80. ASP, quantity... Oh, we got ASP for days now. That's nice. We're full up and overflowing. That's ASP. You also need small parts, so I can probably just steal them, right? Just theft. Der small part Dieb. There you go. Alright, we got all the parts. And blue circuits are right over here, assuming they're being made. I haven't looked at them lately. It could very well be not. Oh, they're made and overflowing. I was unfair to my factory. They know what they're doing, even if I do not. Alright, so biobatteries made up in the medical wing. Exactly right there. Are you doing alright? Yeah, we have some. Do I think this is a bottleneck? Maybe. Oh. There we go. Alright, so biobattery, and now I just need to snag some Kevlar and whatever a nanofibril is. Is that in the medical storage? Is that this? Oh, it is. Where are you, Mr. Dinosaur? Give me my fibrils. I need 6. I said 6. Okay. And then Kevlar is over there. We're also up on chitosan. Which I kind of didn't expect for a while. Where am I going? I'm going to Kevlar, which is in the 5 stack. Oh yeah, this is part of one of my to-dos today. Kevlar, 1 stack. Okay. We have assembled all the pieces. We have completed the quest. Let's go do this now. And see, what am I going to do with the new inventory space? Okay, the inventory space will be immediately used on junk. What will I do with the new equipment space? I don't actually know the answer to that one. I'm at like precisely the wrong level in definitely the wrong spot. Yeah, right here. Okay. Make go. Okay, awesome. I'm going to put the suit down here. We have to clear this out, don't we? Because there's danger of explosion otherwise. Alright, so this is how it used to play. Wow. So this is inventory size bonus 60, and this is only like 80, right? Yeah. And the grid isn't that much bigger. So let's take a look at what we're doing. And then, bop. So 2 more rows. And the equipment grid size is the same. Or else it has to be refreshed. No, it is. It had to be refreshed. So it was, what, 10 by 10 before? 10 by 8 before. Now it's 12 by 10. Okay, that's substantially more. I do not know what I'm going to do with it. I mean, the obvious answer is more bots. And that's also happens to be the question of what do I do with the new inventory space. It's more bots. It's bots all the way down, friends. Wow, we have a lot more equipment space. I suppose someone mathematically inclined could have told me that this exactly was going to happen. But that person isn't around right now. Am I flying? Oh, power armor has no collision anymore. Well, the walkway is somewhat of an obsolete concept then, isn't it? If I can now factory walk. That's kind of interesting. Oh, and I got too many electronics. I can factory walk. That's interesting. Instead of colliding, I leap over. Okay, it's time to do this at speed. Stop me. I say stop me. So the factory is now completely transparent to me. That is a bigger upgrade than I thought. Now the walkway will be faster in all cases because I get the speed bonus on the walkway. What's going on here? Did I just never turn these on and I've had no... Oh, and I can go over water too? Okay, the animation here is hilarious. This is good. This is very, very good. What am I gonna do with the inventory space? Legs? Oh, there's a problem though. I don't get the... Here, let me demonstrate. Oh, we can't. How about you? So look at the speed, and that slows. And then it only get the speed bonus when you come back to Earth. So you don't get the ground speed bonus when you are not in contact with the ground. That's nonsense. It's still plenty fast, though. This is still an improvement. Okay. Okay. I like this. Good. Good, 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 good. All right. We're going to build my new suit. Extra prod science. Okay. Let's go do that. Because science is now bottlenecked on fuel rods. And I really can't do anything about that until next tech tier. So, there's nothing to do, but specifically to make this go farther. This spends most of its time off. So there you go. Slow yourself down, get yourself some more prod. Like, should I do this anywhere else? I mean, probably everywhere else, right? Maybe. I don't think it matters. It's like all of this is waiting, 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 waiting. What happens if I stop? I hover. Iron Man style. And you're waiting for this. Forever waiting, waiting, waiting for batteries. Batteries need to be made. Batteries need fuel rods. Fuel rods need fuel rods to be delivered. Fuel rods need to be made. Fuel rods need more materials. I wish I could prod it. How I wish I could prod it. And there's just, I need more of this stuff, and I can't get it. I need to put in more neutron absorbers, which I could do. Yeah, I can research that. Or run this more and just bin the stuff I don't want. Which is kind of the same as... Alright, don't think about that. Let's. Extra prod science. Let's go grab a whole bunch of neuroprocessor. I know where we have a cache, and then build more Vonix dens with it. We don't need it for anything else. And then after that, I'll just go on to the next chore. Forever. This is what we do. So neuroproc is right here, right? No, that's serine. That's a separate problem. Why is this out? Are we just not making enough? Do we need more biosample? I mean, I could believe... Oh, we're stuck here. What's going on? No, we're not stuck here. No, we are. We need more... Now, this was lead, right? Maybe we're just catching up because the lead problem is working its way out. All right, we'll look at that later. Oh, this is to be continued. Maybe I should just put some more bio batteries in for right now, you know? I mean, just to make sure I don't run out of power ever. Because occasionally when the bots are working hard, they do... we do have a class. Did I class them as electronics? I did. I classed neuroprocessors as electronics over... here, give me all of those. Those are all going to become Vonixes. I think that was the bottleneck anyway. Vonix dens, rather. Where did I do this thing? On what fetid ground was the crime committed? Right here. And it's just, here, take that, just like all that. I think there's no need, no one's delivering here. All right, so you're making Vonix dens at a shocking 50 per. Shocking is the word for this. All right, so that'll get made. We have Zungror dens right there. We have Simic dens. We have some Numel dens that's coming along. We have to make Thalens buildings. So that's up right here. Thalens. We need a Thalen atmospheric extractor. And this is all normal stuff, except we're going to have to call in labs. I think I'm not going to bring this into the warehouse. I think it's enough that I know where it is, you know? Maybe that's not a correct attitude to hold, but that's what I'm doing. We need labs. Okay, bring him in. So this will eventually build. And we'll have Thalen atmospheric extractor. Then we have Thalen's other thing. Thalen's plant. This needs a washer and a gasifier, both in color yellow. So we will do that. Washer and gasifier, both in color yellow. And then everything else is just normal. All right, Thalen's buildings will be on the way when we need Thalen's. Start making RTGs. What do you mean start making RTGs? I already make RTGs. It's like, I got proof. They're right there. What do you mean start make? Oh, distribute nanostructure. All right, so we have to, let's grab a couple stacks of nanostructured material and just shove them in right here. And then the machine is right. The notepad is right, my friends. We must link nanostructured material into the main distribution system. How are we doing here? Oh, we're low on not core shell nano products. What are you waiting for? You are waiting for carbon fiber. Okay, we kind of knew this was going to happen, right? And carbon fiber needs to be delivered. And, oh, this deserves to be double prodded. Okay, double prodded and probably sped. This is one of the main bottlenecks. And this entire thing should be double prodded. And sped. Okay, I will do that after my brain kicks in and I remember what was going on here. We are going to distribute this. And they're mainly used for buildings and for science. So nanostructured material probably gets classed with major stuff. I mean, we definitely never want the machines not to be running. Having it in a 2 is absolutely the height of vanity. Why do we not have advanced coding if we're full up on chitosan? Isn't that microfiber? Isn't that on my list? I think I just answered my own question. All right, this has never been used. Right here. All right, I declare that's going to be where we put nanostructure depot. Dinosaur hungry. And then dinosaur gets some food. And the dinosaur comes here and fills that cargo. And dinosaur goes. Right there. And I'm never going to remember this. It's not classed properly. It's not near its neighbors. It's not an alloy. It really should go over here by carbon fiber. All right, well, if I think that's true, and I do, the answer is to not be lazy, to overcome our internal resistance. and actually do something properly, right? That means coming up here and seeing what's going on. What's going on? This is SSP. I say this is at least as important as SSP. We need a lot more SSP. Wait a second. Weren't there... No, ASP was full up. SSP still struggles. I really should do mutagenic infusion. I should have done that a while ago. Hello, Santana. Then you come right here and you empty that cargo. May this one day be filled. Now we need another caravan. Come here, my friend. You will work against the other one. I do not create without opposition. Come right here and fill. That first dinosaur will curse your name, but you serve a purpose here at the factory. Here? Is that next? Yeah. All right. Go. As he fills, you shall take. You shall take as he gives. Together you will be a part of one cohesive whole. But you shall never love one another. You shall always view each other as enemies. There we go. I should pay attention to all this someday. I went through a lot of work to put this system in place, and I just never pay attention to it. All right, we did that. No, wait, we almost finished that. I need to go distribute the material to the RTGs and have these start being made. Here you go, buddy. Enjoy. Then these will come right there, and great. All right, that's done. Probably should make Simic food, especially if I need to do Simics next. Neuroprocessor has insufficient steam. I think I'll do Simic food. It's going to be needed, right? It's best to start buffering now. Neuroproc is over here-ish. What was that thing I was supposed to just go deal with? No, carbon fiber. That's right. I'll go tend to that in a moment. What's holding up SSP? Carbon fiber again? Alright, yeah. Neuroproc is over here. Sorry. Was stunned for a moment. Had to summon the ability to think. So much harder nowadays. Where is Neuroprocessor? Oh, it's okay over there. I was in kind of the right area. You just don't have enough steam to make the agar. This is eating at... And we're going to power all this off of 2? I mean, no. We need 8. This doesn't work. Whose idea was this? Who signed off on this? Alright, that also doesn't work. And this is going to consume... That can all be run off one pump. Byakua's pump does 600. And this does less than 600. You see? That's logic. Logic is, by the way, totally overrated, and you shouldn't listen to anyone who uses it. Oh, and do I care enough about power? No, I do not. The arrogance has set in again. I have enough power. I have all the power I need. I don't have to be efficient about anything, even though this is a very substantial draw. I don't have to care about anything. You can't tell me what to do, Dad. Alright, so there you go. You should all be going. You should all be going. Why aren't you going? What's your problem? You need seaweed? So you were just stuck. Why do you have nickel plate? Where did the nickel plate come from? I mean, obviously right here. But how did you get it? That doesn't make any sense. And so... why is they only getting 100 agar? Surely that must mean 1,000 agar, right? No, you're getting... oh, wait, that's... okay, never mind, misread. See, that has to be like that. Where were you going? You were going the whole way? Huh. So, this brings 18k... 18k seaweed. And this eats at 20 a second. So let's just do that math. 18k divided by 20-ish. So this only has 90 seconds of runtime. It makes that much, and we need more than that. I mean, are we at minimum right now? No, we're not, because we have this going. So I could just embrace the minimum. I could. We need to increase this production by a lot. This makes 2 a second when it's running, and it's not running very often. And if I upgrade it, it makes much less a second, but it's more efficient. We'd really love to run this more. That's about what this is about what it should be. Can you be prodded? Well, you can. So I could do something like that. That slows it down more. But it means the agar will be consumed. I don't know. I don't know what should be done here. Wait, what? Oh, that's intriguing. This produces 1.12 agar a second. And I take it away, and it produces 1.13 agar a second. So it's kind of in balance. This is just, it uses less, so it runs longer. I kind of have to once seeing that, right? That's kind of adorable. Okay. Oh, I turned pretty... okay, we can do that. Okay, we got better steam here. I still don't think it's right. This guy is, what are you doing? You're waiting for biosample. And that's catching up because of the lead crash. So I don't really have to worry about this? Question mark? Yeah, there was a time. Why does this cycle so? Ah, this is why. So we need another whale. Okay. Alright, we can do that. And just kind of mess it up a little bit, as is our way of doing things, to make sure it takes a different path to avoid locking issues. Take your medicine. Be on your way. So that'll help that issue. Let's go take a look at that other thing. That thing I was just looking at. That thing that's called carbon fiber. And that's in this area. Why isn't advanced coding going? I'm pretty sure this has to happen too. This is all incredibly expensive stuff. You need zinc acetate. That's on my list. Alright, just pretend that's real. And you need what? Nothing. You need coating. All right, it's on my list. It's on my radar. It's on my to-do. Being able just to factory walk is so nice. Carbon fiber is done over here, like right here. Oh, wait, I wasn't walking. I was. No one make fun of me. I see the world differently, by which I mean wrong. Oh, this is graphene. This is close. Carbon fiber is close. All right, here we go. So carbon fiber being made. Very happy. Very nice. Very cool. We can't prod it, and we wouldn't do it anyway because it's a centrifuge. It hurts to prod. Right here, you guys. So you're gonna need to be. We're gonna have to go get more prod mods, and you're gonna have to be sped. Good news. I have the thing for you. No. 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 So you are already... You got 2 beacons on you already? Oh, because you're touching the efficiency beacon. That probably shouldn't happen. Anyway, you're sped up a little more. Thanks to the influence. And you're a lot more proddy. So, good. So let's go see if there are any prod modules available. As we just give them all away. I mean, they have to start working, right? Here, let's go see if we can... There weren't any Electronics 3 last time I was there. I may be entering an age of suffering. Distinct from earlier ages of suffering. Alright, my friend, do you have any? I mean, not really. And this isn't really being made. This is neuroprocessor. And neuroprocessor, another most valuable substance. Needs this guy to arrive. And that's microfiber. It's on my list. Alright, so just keep doing chores. I want to go grab more prod mods. The good prod mods. You got any? Yes, you do, actually. Here, take this. You got any? No. That was the end of them. No, right here. Yeah. And they just brought me a couple more. I think 24 is exactly the number I need. So I'm going to be out of good prod mods after this. Which is really unfortunate. But I'm going to be doing alien life stuff for a while. So there's no reason to... And this is going well. There's no problem here. Silver's going well. Is silver backing up? Right here? No. Silver is not even meeting demand at the moment. Let it run. I am still on carbon fiber. I have to tell myself this. Alright, so we've got double prodding here. 40% prod. Very, very important. And it's still backing up a little bit. So if I take this away, its crafting speed is 0.4. Well, no. Okay, I take this away. And I put the other mods down. It's crafting speed 1. Okay, so it is slower now than it used to be. Even if it is more efficient. So, we have to circumscribe this guy. And what we'll do is this. We will fix the problem with more beacons. There, now you're going at double speed. I mean, we don't have to. That's probably too much. But it's cheap, so don't think about it, right? There we go. Now we'll have better throughput here, which leads me directly to, I really don't want to go scoop these guys up. These guys have a similar problem, and that they need to be more prodded. And then later on, we'll try and measure what our new throughput is. Thank you. And you get sped, probably even less sped. Another 3-3. You're going faster than you were before, so great. I wish we could do it here too. That would help a lot. How's hot air holding up? Apparently well. Should probably check on that, right? It's not struggling. We may be we may be at the edge of our production. Here, we can take a look at a graph. It'll be easier to see. Hot air. When it peaks out and it just flat lines, like one of these plateaus right here, that's when we know we're just at the fullest extent that we can produce. But we are not quite there yet. You make one carbon fire. Okay, we're fine. Okay, all right, fine. We'll let this equilibrate. I think we're actually there right now. Oh, we'll be there in a second. We'll check back in like 10 minutes. We're still going to get the Simic recipe for more. That's coming. All right, so need more microfiber and fiber. I saw that earlier with whales waiting for microfiber. Where did we choose to do this? I cannot remember. Well, it'll be by an enormous fiber farm. So right there, right there. This is where we do it. So it's up and south of some petri dishes. Okay, let's go find out what's going on here. Right here, this is biofilm. Right here, this is exactly where I was before. Congrats. Right here. Okay. I cannot upgrade you yet, but I will. Better saw blades. And all of this fiber, which cannot be sped, and is going at kind of max speed here for the block, is actually doing quite the wonderful job. Can't complain about any of this. Is producing a lot of raw fiber. This raw fiber is getting stuck here into fiber. And this is stuff we need, and this is stuff we need. So we kind of have to speed both ya. So can we do that here? Nice and polite. Right there. Can we get a little more? No, that's terrible here. So this is now distributing at 1 efficiency, so it's like throwing double speed at everything. It's like that. Huzzah, it's just been double sped. So the big thing that's going to be felt here is we're going to be eating a lot more raw fiber. How much raw fiber are we eating? 8.8 a second. Oh! So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do some math. 7 times 9 is 63 a second right here. That means right here it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 times, what was our number before? 63. This is 0.3. So yes, all of this right here produces double the amount of the raw fiber consumed by this. However, we're going to have to do something right here. I mean, this situation here don't work. So we're going to abominate. Are you ready for this? It's time for abomination, friends. We're going to just do this with fewer hands, right? With fewer hands, this shall be accomplished. There we go. And I almost want to give priority to the fiber area because we're already running out of raw fiber, right? But the thing is, it will fill up. We may have a just a raw fiber shortage, right? Ooh, what are you? Oh, you're on my list. That's salt. Oh no. Salt is such a huge problem. No, we don't have a raw fiber shortage. Not yet, anyway. I want to say we're definitely not producing enough, and we're going to need more raw fiber. Okay, let's enforce that then. Let's give to this system, this local system, with preference. So the raw fiber and microfiber will get their materials first. And then, if this is still not enough, and it's probably not going to be, I will build a new fiber production area somewhere else. I'll just copy and paste this block. Okay, that's a good decision, I think. Maybe. And you're going faster. And your problem is you don't have the fiber, and that's just not coming in. And this can't be prodded. Is there any other way to make you? No. There's probably some other ways to make fiber. Yeah, there's this recipe, which is good but not great. How's power doing? Oh, power's doing so wonderful. Look at this. Look how great this is. This is fantastic. Let's take a look at carbon fiber. Carbon fiber. So, I wonder why it's up and down like this. Why is it trailing off to what it was before? It's the real question. It's like it's missing inputs. Let's go take a look at that. It's definitely coming in. Are we missing inputs anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Looks like everything is going full tilt. Then why, I ask, if I exposed it to 20% prod and then 20% prod again, why are we not seeing an increase in production? Somebody answer me this. This is a very important question. It's not backed up anywhere. Should we not be making extra products? Like right there, the extra product. Oh well, that's a mystery. Here we did that. We may have caused ourselves a raw fiber problem, but that's a different thing. Different, that's how I'll call it. Alright, so this is maybe doubled here. We could probably see this, right? Microfib. Yeah. There's peak full production for when everything is backed up, and then there was the old trickle production, I guess. And now we're kind of doubly that, double-ish. Alright, we're just going to pretend everything's okay. We did something. Oh, we have to deal with salt. Dealing with that last. What I want is right below me. We're here. We need more acetic zinc acetate, and we need more acetic acid. Oh, apparently we don't need more acetic acid now. It's on the list, though. And we believe the list. There you go. Just go faster. You're going at speed 2? You're going at speed a bit more than 2. Could be prodding this. Could be prodding the world. Alright, so that's fine. So we need more of you. So, okay, I am putting down prod mods on everything and then speeding it. These are not good prod mods. These are the wimpy prod mods. But it's going to be backed by these guys. Ba-boom. Alright, so that's moving faster, and it's giving us 20% extra. It's hard to complain about this. Oh, power. Oh, look at that. Came close. Came real close to having to unveil our true power. Alright, hopefully this helps a little bit. Well, speeding everything up will help. That's 50% more right there, and then 20% prod on top of it. Okay, we gotta turn it up even more. So there we go. 100% speed, and then 20% from prod. That's more like it. Okay, that was a fix. Let's go shag this dinosaur. Because I don't like... Oh, and just walk across all of this. There is no barrier. I'm not restricted by anything. I am a god. I am a god. I am a god. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There's more than one of them? Where'd he go? What's going on? Chase him. Chase him down. Where'd he go? Are you... Oh, I don't know what you're doing. You come with me. Yeah, how am I going to clean all of this? Oh, there's so much stuff. Like, I need burners. Honestly, I need burners that I could just shove whatever into, and it just burns it, and it goes away. All right, what's next? Salt. All right, let's go look at the problem. Just to see. The first step of solving a problem is looking at the problem, right? Someone said that to me once. It may have even been true. And that's... What did I classify salt as? Right here, I think? Yeah. Alright. So all y'all need salt. Like you who are filling your cargo, you will go to a salt mine directly. And so we have... What's this person doing? Clelia. Danilo. Why are you using this? Oh, you're supposed to drop and drop? Drop and skip? Which one are you? Celia. What are you supposed to be doing? You fill cargo... Okay, you try to pick up there and then you skip over. That's the semantic I'm using. The idiom which we invoke. So we just need a lot more salt. I mean, preferably a line of salt coming here. Is that you? Are you a salt mine? No, you're just phosphorus. This requires a radical transvaluation of values. This is wrong. This is just wrong. This is not how it should be. Transporting salt via whale is dumb. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry. All right, we're going to write some lists down. Come here. We're going to make a list. This is... Is this the Wobbly Boys? Yes, it's Fagnots. Fagnots. All right, you're just not getting that salt. It ain't happening. Go about your business. I know you're off balance now. But whatever. What are you? You are... We're feeding in Ulrichs. So this is the bees. No, this is Ulrich's. Ulrich's. We're gonna change all of this. You're just not getting the salt. It's just not happening. And as a result, you are fill cargo mushrooms. Empty cargo. Go do that. You are now different. And what are you? Sodium hydroxide. And you're just going to get picked up. And then you are also... What are you? This is molten salt. That one's going to be a little harder, right? Maybe I leave you for right now. And then you are hydrogen chloride. And you're coming with me. Not you. You're being filled. Oh, you are. This is hydrogen chloride already. And then you are what? Molten salt. Do I pick it up? Okay, let's try it. Just, you'll be in my inventory. No, I don't need that. All right, let's go do this in order. Or some kind of order. Molten salt right here. We are going to make salt from saline. That is the proper way to do this. This is the best transport. It is the best way to get the fluid from a form that is easily shipped into the bulky form that is needed on site. All right, so right there, and there's going to be a lot of pipe running. But pipe running is easy now because I fly. Oh, this is nice. All right, so the days of this thing existing is over. We need to install in its place a pair of evaporators, right? And you just make salt from saline water. Like right there. You're going to look goofy, but it's going to be right there. And you make an astonishing amount every second. And it's going to go like this. And of course, it was always meant to be like this. No one asked any questions in that regard. Because it would be foolish to ask those questions. And no one in my audience would want to appear foolish, right? There we go. We are no longer transporting salt. It is flowing in. And my responsibility is just to liquidize all salt and pump it around. And I think that's just better. Just straight better. Because salt stacks so badly. All right, molten salt taken care of. Let's go do hydrogen chloride. We no longer, ever bring in salt on any sort of transport caravan. Instead, we always bring in... Oh, there's two of them here. Well, that says I'm not doing anything right. I'm not doing this right. Okay, good. The other one, you're on the way too. Yeah, you're also getting this weight. I may have to come back for this one. Because I want it to be finished. Alright, saline water over here is going to be a bit of a problem. Right? Because I don't think it is here. I know we just put it right there. And we have this line right here, which we tapped off of. So let's follow the pipe. So you go this way, and that is good. Is this as far as you get? It's so hard to tell. Do you go anywhere from here? Is this it? And it's in a really dense area too. Should I bring it down from above? I mean, that's an idea, right? Is there any saline water anywhere in here? I know. It's like right here. We have saline water here, and this is a line. Oh, good. Look for the plants that like the thing you need. There we go. There we go. We're going to tap in right there after all of this is done. So we may have to come back and adjust this again. Where is the saline line? Did I pass it? That's right there. Did not pass it. It's going to be real difficult to tap into, though, because this is a dense block. There we go. Tap. This may just end up being a chore day. All right, right here. You have your saline needs to run out, so we have to go look at Fagnots, I guess. That's going to be easy. Because fish need saline water. Fagnots. How best to do? Maybe Ulrich's is going to be easier because it comes first, you know, in order. Where is it? Do we make Ulrich's? We are at Augs. We are at Corlex, which I never think about, which is very underused. That's Trits. Here we are. All right, so saline water is in fact right here. And this is not getting used, so now you are getting used. Salt, this duty will be removed to here. So, and you all need to get connected. Right, and you need an evap. This is being quite callous about space, but it's all right. Did I snip that line just very casually? No, it's fine. Okay, there we go. And are you regulated? You're supposed to be regulated at 2K, so it's hard, but the belt is completely full. Oh, epoxy used to be a huge problem, didn't it? And then I decided to make more epoxy. All right, so that's perfect. Ulrich's done. So that means we have to take this saline line and we keep going with it. Yeah, saline water as... Oh, we can't go anymore. Salt transport. Should have gotten clued in on this one a long time ago. But I should probably put together like a list of tips. You know, I make YouTube videos. People like top 10 important Pyanodon's tips. Don't get caught out. Don't do what I do. Don't put biters on. Tip number 1, don't put biters on. It's not fun and it gets boring eventually. So it turns into like the opposite of fun. It just becomes a chore. Where do we do Fagnots? Where are the wobbly boys? Shouldn't they be done before this? Oh, we passed them already. Come on. And right here, yes. All right, so this takes over salt duty, and we want it to be on the other side, so it's going to be like this. So you come here. Wait a second, did I clip a line? Like I just clipped a line right here. Did I clip a line at Ulrich's and I just didn't notice? because I'm not smart. Did I do that? I did. Okay, wait. No. I did, but I didn't. All right. Okay. I didn't think about it because it wasn't happening. You may argue that these two things are related. I think that is an inconclusive statement. Either way, I'm glad to see that there's no actual problem here. So right there to right there to right there to right there. And then you need to be clued in. Yeah. Okay. So you no longer need salt in. But I probably shouldn't have removed the salt out until the salt was out, you know? Okay. All right. Those guys will play nice. Fagnot's done. Sodium chloride, sodium hydroxide, and that could be in a number of places. I'm going to have to be on a lookout for this. I probably should have been more careful. Another one of those eternal truisms. Sodium hydroxide is done in what I thought was an entirely enormous array right here. All right. Are you still getting salt? You are. All right. So the salt, well, it is coming in. They have a direct salt line here. And then we have this guy who is supplementing it. Here, we're going to stop this. We're going to let this drain out. And then we're going to remove this guy. And we're going to see how, well, this whole area doesn't really matter anymore, right? Because we have the grand sodium hydroxide area right here, which has proper salt in by water. So this is just to relieve pressure, I suppose. And this obviously wasn't the location I was thinking of, which means it's right there. That's what I have to deal with as soon as this guy's finished. All right, you're done. Come with me. And then you guys back on. You know, honestly, there's no reason for this now, right? The reason no longer exists. There we go. So that's better in a way, I suppose. Let's go look at the other one now. I feel like this is going to be a chore day plus Simic food, and that's going to be... Alright, here we need the salt, and the salt is no longer coming. Wait, what? Alright, I need you to deliver right now. No. No, I need you to... I need you to take that to the main salt bin. Right there. You're going to go there and you're going to fill there. All right, you have been turned to a different purpose. And this again isn't okay, well, isn't really needed. Because how much salt do you use? 3 a second? And this guy right here produces what? 23 a second, and we have how many? Probably need 2. Let's just assume 2, right? And the other one will be right here. We'll do this. Like we're normal. Just be normal. Okay. And then that assuredly will do it. Now all we have to do is get our saline in. And that should not be too difficult, right? And if it goes offline, it isn't the end of the world either. Because of we electrolyze saline water. Or just water? No. We electrolyze saline water to chlorine. Right there, right? So, yes, we have saline on hand. We just have to get it over to where... Is this difficult? He says, knowing the answer. Alright, this is going to lead to a next level problem. Can you tell what that is? That is not enough saline water. That's okay. That can be handled on site at the salt mine. Alright, there you go. Alright, can you clear it out? Good. You can probably, this is probably fine. Alright, so should go check on hydrogen chloride again. Here, let's check on carbon fiber. Carbon fib. Okay, I officially don't understand this. We were at 60 a minute before, and we're just up a little bit on that. That's when we were like saturated, right? That's not real. How is it doing this? Why isn't it? What is the problem? What am I not understanding? This is producing all the time. This is producing just as many polyacrylonitriles. And it comes over here and all of them are being transformed into oxidized pan fiber. Only now it's happening with greater productivity. These are the 2 dot modules, not the 3 dots. Not the 1 dot, the 2 dot. Okay, good. And so they all flow down here. Oh, wait a second, is there a bottleneck here? Oh, is the bottleneck... Ah. Is there an area I neglected? And that's these guys? Okay, I forgot it doesn't go over here. That would be... Now it's backing up. Ah, I see. And it looks all the same. It goes all the way over here. Alright, so... These guys right here... We need to add more of them. That's just how it goes. And then maybe I can sneak in a little bit of prod here as well. Maybe. We'll experiment with it. We have the power now. Then up here, can you be prodded? No. You don't have enough, so this is the bottleneck. Okay. Okay, we're going to need more advanced foundries. How many more? Not sure. We're not going to prod this. We might speed it a little bit. But even that's tenuous. Yeah, we need greater throughput right here. All right, noted. Okay, got it. Okay, factory things happening to Factory Man. Factory Man doing factory things. How are we doing here? Fiber full up. Great to see. And then we have microfiber going at max speed for the moment. This is a big problem. We have to investigate fiber at some point. This is just chores day. I'm lying to myself, think it's going to be anything but. All right, this is not done yet. We're just going to leave that note. And then if we go look at salt now, there is no longer a line here. We are now full up. Good. And now we go look at saline supply. That's the other half of this, right? Saline supply is holding for the moment. So we may have solved the salt problem. All right, advanced foundries. Then we're going to go do Simic food, and then maybe. This has been a productive day, at least. We've addressed many issues in the factory, even if we've not been able to solve everything. I think we only need 6 of these, right? And then I believe I can leap very far. It's not quite flying. And what we're doing is right over here. Okay. The dumb man Forgot what he was supposed to be doing. Oh, I should have gotten heat pipe. Okay. Just at least energy drink works in the air. Of course it does. Man, this factory's big now. I have to make mutagenic infusion. I have to just sit down and do it. I have been far too lazy in not doing it. Go. Then over here. All right, this is what we're doing. So if we were to take all you, place you right there. Just not that, though. We need more simple... Aren't we asking for this? No, we aren't asking for simple mods. Shouldn't I do that, since I obviously need it right now? Let's suffer a little bit before I go do that. You know how I say, suffering makes the brief periods of not suffering better. Which is true. Okay, so you guys are at max. No, you're not. You're out of range. I'll figure that out in a second. Don't worry about it. What would happen, say, if I did that? Now you are eating 11 megawatts, and this makes 20, by the way. That gives us 2 units of prod. 2 units, and that's, don't get me wrong, that's something. Put you down at a 4-5, and this doesn't even get it all the way down. It has to be a 5-5. That doesn't reach across. I mean, this is just not happening, or else we're going to need a different design. It's all for 1 prod module. Here, pick this up. We'll do a test. Put this right here. Here with test land. Now we're at the limit. Great. And we take this away, and now we're at minus 50%. And that is less speed, but we get 1 unit of prod out of it. And we want, this is already, it's going half speed, so we're going to have to double the footprint. And also it's using more power, but a reasonable amount of power. Though, of course, we're not quite done yet. We have another tool at our disposal. It's called the 4-4. Now we do this, and it's hard at the limit. Great. We take our second prod mod. And now we're using a lot more power, and we're at the speed limit. So this is mostest proddest. And this is actually going a little faster, and it's using double the electricity for 20% more. But we have another friend we can put down. Boop, boop. Now suddenly you're at the limit again, and you're moving at normal speed, and you're 20% prod. So this is what has to happen here. Which I am going to just call dumb. That is my opinion. We are not doing this. Instead we're gonna do something else. Take that. So we need to actually turn these guys on. So we had a temperature drop right here because we just added more, and we just added a huge sink. So it looks like this isn't actually the bottleneck, though, because it can't vent. Well, it can't vent down here either, so that might be an indication of the issue. So you're ready to go, you just need heat. You're not hooked up. You're getting heat, All right, this will click on eventually. To be continued. Then over here, the same thing, I suppose. Oh, we have to address heat in a moment here. Okay. It looks dumb, but it fits. So Once again, our standard spiral. Oh, I need 2 more. All right. Okay. Okay, we'll get through this. It'll be all right. We will build one piece at a time. That is how any building is accomplished. I hear a siren. I am angry at the siren, but at the same time, I acknowledge the siren is doing the siren's job. We have no drop-off happening. So, let's go take a look and see what's going on there. Here? And you are going... You're almost ready to deliver. Why aren't you going? This whale, we have fetal serum. We have everything. Why aren't we going? Are you stuck? You should be calling for things. Only you are waiting for circuit condition comparator to equal go. But why aren't you outputting go? We don't have enough fetal serum. Oh. Oh, okay, so the system is in fact working. Fetal serum should be going by now, though. That was just silver, and we dumped silver into the system. Do we not have enough guts now? Alright, well this problem will solve itself in a little bit. The correct answer is just to sit and do nothing. Prodding this is also a really good idea. Prod all the things, friends. Then you will go fetch. Alright, don't look at that, don't look at it. Just don't look at it, don't think about it. Try to focus on one thing at a time. Accomplish a task. We have a list of tasks. Accomplish the tasks. Let's go. One at a time. Put them down, boys. Okay, you can do it. I really believe in you. And so, our draw is now too much. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16, that should be enough for this, so long as I get everyone down to minimum. How about I put this on, I drop the AM, I up the FM. How about I go down further? That hits everybody. Good. And this just gives a discount up here, and that's all I care about at the moment. So down here, we are now hitting the limit everywhere. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. Alright, and this needs temperature to come back up. This means you need to work harder. You produce 20 megawatts, and we're eating 16 megawatts, so this will wake up eventually. And then we'll proceed to the next step, which is right here, because this is out. What am I even looking at here? Why is there graphite on this? No, really, why? This should just be oxidized pan fiber. Was there a brief moment where I did something bad? Oh. It was more than a brief moment. It's in fact ongoing. Oh, good to know. That explains why there is a foreign substance on my belt. It's because I put it there. Oh, I can get the belt. The don't be affected by belt gear. Now that I have actual room, that I have no idea what I'm doing with my inventory. Okay, so now we have this situation. Why aren't you going? You cannot vomit forth that which you must. You don't have outs. I wonder how long this has been, he says, knowing full well it's been since he built this system. So you can't be prodded, and you can't be prodded, but you guys need to be sped just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, oh, you're up. It's using more electricity. I mean, in return for going about the same speed, so it's nothing terrible. And putting this up higher won't solve the problem. Here, we're going to do this instead. And then one for you. And then you're going... That's going faster for just a little more electricity. That's not what I want either. Now we're down at the limit. Do I have to do something dumb like this? Or just put another beacon down? That's awkward. Ah, well, whatever. Is there a way to copy paste this? They're in all different directions, so I probably shouldn't. Here. The task is winning. I should probably be using the better efficiency mods too. However, I'm not doing that. This also explains why carbon fiber didn't start. You didn't see a sustained bump because we have a bottleneck right here. Is this right? Almost certainly not. Is this moving faster? Yes. Is this still the bottleneck? Entirely maybe. It's only going 40% faster. Did I overbuild this ever? I can't remember. Alright, we're going to leave it like this for right now. I'll make a note to come back and revisit it. Let's go look at hydrogen chloride again. I think I have to take a little break, and then we'll actually build something new. And that's going to be Simic food. And then that's probably going to get us to the end of the episode. So, didn't actually get to Zungrors today. Why aren't you going? No, serious question. Why aren't you going? We're making... The fetal serum should be flowing directly, and now we're not making anymore. Just eats guts too fast. Eats 15 guts per. Yeah, that's a lot of guts. Are we just devouring it? So you went, you got the silver, you got the glassware. Now you're gonna get the glassware. It's right there. You got it. And now you're gonna go try to get a whole thing full of guts. Maybe you couldn't get it because it's not full. That is a pretty solid theory, I think. It feels like that isn't going at all. Where's the fetal serum going? That has to go directly into castrocapacitors immediately. Right there. So it should... Huh, wait a second. Why don't I have a direct line taking it directly to gastrocapacitors? Why isn't fetal serum going with preference to gastrocapacitors? Instead it goes in here, where we have quite a bit. What am I doing wrong? What's wrong with my memory? We have this line right here, and this should be going to the gastrocapactor with preference. Did I try to use priority on this and it just didn't work out? Because I thought I drug a direct line over. Maybe that was of something else, of like oleochemicals or something, fatty acids. It should be like priority 5, right? Only that's not going to do anything. That only does... No, there isn't a direct fetal serum line. It's waiting with everything else. That's not great. And that means because I turned vat brains back on, these guys are going instead. And it had priority 1 and the other one had priority 0. Again, that really wouldn't matter unless we're fighting. Which we could be. Which we could have been. Okay. Okay. So we need to drag a line all the way out to here. And then all the way up. Maybe we wait for the next delivery to come. Okay, getting a little worried right now. You would think I would be the master of this code, given that I am the maintainer of it. By the way, I've submitted my patch for the homelessness crisis. What's going on here? Now we need more supply. Alright, that's fine-ish. And then that's not neuroprocessor bound. This is now bound on Bakelite. Alright, we'll look at that. Bakelite. The list is getting longer. What was I even doing? I was trying to find hydrogen chloride to close it out. I'm wandering around like a koala who has lost his tree. Right there. Okay, are we done here? Good. Now we can pick up these guys. And we can finish this system. And we can close out this item. We will have done something. And again, I think perhaps... Here, I don't even have to worry about anything anymore. You know? Yeah, just do pipes. Well, I just walk over them. All pipes are transparent to me now. Alright, good. Gotta get rid of that. Put it in a shrine somewhere. Feed it to Irving. That's done. We will get to Simic food today. But we will check on Bakelite right now, which has not enough biomass. This guy isn't delivering. Oh, we have a biomass problem. What to do about you? Yeah, this is just a traffic jam. We have plenty of it. So you're gonna do this thing, right? You're gonna empty cargo here, and you're gonna skip off. This does take priority over waste biomass, which is not great. This will be a bit more throughput, I guess. He's trying to get. Why would I do that? How long has it been like that? I don't know. Alright, so what sort of demand are we looking at right here? Like you need 5K. You need to... What are you doing? You already did the thing where you skipped off. You need full cargo. So do we need just more biomass? There's no one here waiting to drop. And right here... This is stopped. I think this is our log maker. This isn't our biomass maker. The explicit biomass maker. Like these are explicit biomass. Look, this is a vent right here. Pay no attention to that. This is our explicit biomass maker. We've got... Apparently we need more service here. It's going to fill up. This guy, what's your job? It's empty cargo, empty cargo. And then the next one, right? Your job. What's your job? Oh, there's two of them right here, right? No. This is a coincidence. And you're just getting more for use. And then you are, what are you even doing? You fill cargo here, you empty cargo there, which is what? So, looks like we need more biomass in general. That is something I can make on site, but the problem is the composters are just so large. Like, the evaporators are nice and compact. I mean, I could be shipping around. So worrisome. We need we need this, and this is not here. It's on its way. We need to be worried because of how the system works. Okay, there, the guts will come out, and then it goes all to the bin. Probably shouldn't go to the bin. And then biofluid takes it somewhere. Is it all accumulating up here? I should just shut it off, right? Yeah, we have no shortage whatsoever here. And we have a lot of shortage. Yeah, I just shut it off. Good. And we had a tremendous shortage at gastrocapacitor. We have a little more now. So a delivery did occur. However, we don't have enough in the system. We have to have over 10K. So we need another delivery to come. That's not you, because you're empty. Where are you even going if you're empty? I bet you don't even know. Okay. I have gotten distracted like 5 different times. We have a biomass problem. And that we need more. And we just don't have enough in general. Cacao seeds? Just make a new generator using cacao seeds? Cacao seeds produce an enormous amount of biomass. It's 14 per seed, making it very, very, very efficient. Do I just make a biomasser somewhere? Like this is child's play compared to it. It's a full line of primary production biomass, and it's just not enough. What are you doing? There's logs in there. There shouldn't be any logs in there. What are you doing? This is troubling, friends. Alright, I gotta stop being paralyzed. This is a very simple equation, right? We need more biomass. So, it's flowing through the system, but not enough. So, what I need to do is to go get some composters. We're going to build a thing. We're going to be building 2 things. Snap out of it. Wake up. It is time to solve 2 more problems, and then since I'm obviously kind of fading and wobbling at this point, here, you can go away now. We don't actually have a bakelite problem. We have a biomass problem. And we're going to take our biomass problem. I really wish I could put it really close to a major consumer. What is a really big consumer of biomass? Now I'm asking sophisticated questions, which I am almost certain I am not equipped to answer at the moment. So I choose to put a biomasser right here then. Right here. Alright, I choose that. Why? Because I did. Just go do something. Just something. Just go do something. Doing anything is better than doing nothing. Alright, so, you guys, you happy fellows. First, we're going to have an out. We have a caravans area right here. You go probably right there in the end. Then, of course, we need an in. You can't have an out without an in. Just logic. Or else motion would shut down and we would enter a strange state. We can only fit 6 of you big boys. So that is what we'll do. We will space them nicely. So you'll go this way, straight behind everything. Then we have in and out, in and out, in and out. And then right there, right there, right there. Okay. We need someone please. That's not going to fit. No way it's going to fit. Someone please. Go get me a bunch of cacao seeds, please. And that's... Oh, I gotta upgrade this guy. I got a button to press. Press you, press you. Good. Your job, really simple. You gotta be hungry. And then, after that, I want you to go get cacao seeds, which is in the bio stack, which is right there. I want you to fill that cargo, come right here. I want you to empty that cargo. Go and do it. That's not really centered. It's not really lined up at all. All right, you. I want you... I don't know. I'll figure it out in a second. So I destroy his home, and I ruin his life. Okay, there. At least it lights up at the same time. Then I have to go to cacao seeds right over here, which is right here, and then our new friend. Our new friend, who is probably this guy, whose outpost doesn't exist. It exists now. There, you didn't even notice. Such is the strength of my art. And power. Okay, that'll put the cacao seeds in. I trust that one of these guys is enough. I'm premature on all of the stuff I'm doing. This is too close. Alright, we gotta do it again. We're doing it again, guys. Up, up. I almost want to up one more. Because we need to preserve, throughway. We need to preserve ability to reach the digestive system, you know? Because what happens if I can't get material to the digestive system? Well, it doesn't get digested. That's the answer. Is this a happy situation? It is not. So we avoid it. And up. And this should be just mirrored, right? And that's perfect. It works. All right, biomass generator Mark II. Is this going to be good? I don't know. Is it going to work? I don't know. It's in, it's out, it goes right here. Yeah, what do I think about this? I don't know. Need this guy to be back. We need another whale, though. You are... you're different. I want you to come right there, and I want you to fill your cargo. Then... do I want to risk a clog? Guess not. Empty cargo. And we'll see what happens now that we have more... Please be a calc seed guy? No, you are not. You, maybe? Ah, it's like waiting for a package to arrive. Every car turning into the neighborhood has to be the one, right? I will see this run. Then we will go make Simic food. And then we will go do something else with our life. And that'll be it for the episode. Is enough? Need to get 28 in. Wait a second, it might not be anywhere near enough. Oh no. I have been dumb. There are levels of dumb. And I inhabit all of them. Oh, and it's the outserting that's the problem. Oh. Maybe I misconstrued what I should have been paying attention to. Here. Let's try to do this intelligently, right? Difficulty impossible. And then you guys are obviously struggling. Should have loaders, right? I have loaders, right? I have bad loaders. I can go get some red loaders. We can do that here. It's one of the few places where we can do this. Loader. Where are you, loader? I'm really concerned I'm still hearing that alarm. Like, we're getting close to emergency cord situations here. Alright, way over here. Our new biomass maker. Red loader in. This is not how we do it. Red loader in. Biomass in. And then right over here we have the grease, right? Yeah, right here. And I can just run straight across, right? And if I left a proper via, which I did not. Really? I didn't put a via here? Oh my god. Help me, for I cannot help myself. Always, always leave vias. Don't be like me, kids. Have a future. Right here. And then we will do like a so. And we will do like a so. Like so, like so. There. There. It will now load. Will this be enough? Will this actually fix anything? Do we have a future? I don't know. Alright, I really have to go and make Simic food. We have to have one forward bit of achievement. We have one achievement today that represents forward. I gotta take care of that too. The siren's going off. In theory, we did a lot today. in practice, I am full of fear. And you are... Oh, you fixed it. You fixed it. Yes, we have fetal serum here. We are okay. Okay, one thing went right. Okay. What am I doing? I have to go to carbon fiber again, get rid of all this pan fiber. I have to go and make simic food, which is going to be annoying but not intense, you know? Gotta take all of that. So this is... Are we working yet? Are we all working? Everyone's working here. We're all working. You don't have any nitrogen. You are not working. You are not working. You are all working though. Okay, everyone's working here, but most importantly, no one is backed up. No, you are backed up still. Maybe we're working our way through the backlog. And with those not being online, I'm not getting any true readings off this. So we were backlogged right here. These guys are all going, so adding more product in means this will get backed up. And this is backed up right now. Here. I probably shouldn't be doing this. This area is a mess. I really shouldn't have done that. The modules are more precious than that. Here. This is just being dumb. I should go spam 2 level 1s. Okay. I've had to do this too many times. Modules. Yes, I see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. I'm not sure they'll ever bring those to me because I don't think I put them in bins. But whatever. Wow, the factory's big. Wow, the factory's big. I'm not even going all the way. All right, pick those up. Pick that up again. Put these back. Put that back. All right. I'm going to have to try to induce more electronic parts to be delivered soon. I would say that should be happening on its own before long, but it probably won't be. Alright, so are you backing up? For real and for true? I really hope not. Why am I putting my 5 at 1? Because if I step down here, step up here, then... Oh, you're still at the limit down here. All of you are. Okay, so that was better. That was a little more efficient. We still just need more. Alright. Okay. I can do a little more. Why not? That's taking from the one that's wired for the via. While we have established that vias are important, they're not quite that important. We can't put any more. Alright. So... that's a little more throughput. Just a little, mind you. Oh, and I did take the water away, so I should probably do something about that, right? Right here, I guess. Can I slide it over one more? Yes. Okay, there. Are we feeling better? How much water do you use? 16 per? Yeah, that's enough. Here, and we'll even be extra careful. Everyone gets up speed mod. Everybody goes. So I'm going to have to watch this. And up here, are we backed up? No, we are not. We're producing a lot of the stuff. Nowhere near enough. We need like 120, maybe even 150 of them to make one windmill. It's not going to work for a while. Right here, looks like we were backed up. Yeah, we are backed up right now. But it wasn't before. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not looking at it. We're not debugging this anymore. We're making a new product. We're making it right here. We're making Simic food. Simic food. Simic food is our goal. We'd have to take all these. We need Zillifo. They like nasty stuff. And uranium ore. Jeez. Does anything rot? Albumin. No. You know what? We're doing nothing. We're done. We're out. That's not... It's I'm going to have to do something with... your waste urea your removal. It's going to be a big thing. This has to be slowly working its way through this backlog, right? Oh, let's just do rates. These guys are going. They're all going. We have 16 of them and it's 0.05. 16 times 0.05. Times 0.05. That's 0.08. That's not even a lot of this stuff. 0.8 of the tape comes through. And we have far more processing power in this, so it had to have been just completely backed up. This eats 0.21. Am I messing this up? No, it produces 0.05 a second, and we have 16 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 2 is 16. So the tape has to have backed up, and now it has to be getting out. It probably backed up while the heat was off. Okay, that makes sense. So we are dealing with a surge right now still. I don't know. Carbon fib. And it's chaos. It doesn't know what's happening. And it's like, whatever, man. We're going to let it come to equilibrium. We're just done. Today was just chores day. We did quite a lot. Put up a new biomass maker. That's probably doing something good, right? No, it's not. Built ourselves a new suit. That was pretty cool. How is the biomass maker doing? It is making a lot of biomass, guys. And we go look here. Okay, we cleared out this. That's good. All we need was a bit more dropping. That's fine. All of this is fine. Fiber. Actually, fiber and raw fiber both at once. So raw fiber is backed up. Microfiber is absolutely not that. We should be producing what? What is this? 17 a second? 18 a second? No, it's not totally going. It's like 12 a second right there. So if we go look at raw fiber bin, which is right here, we need more raw fiber. We got to write that down. More raw fiber. It's needed. We need it right now. So I should definitely go manage that. And this guy's waiting, and he's going to be waiting forever. So I have to copy and paste this. Yeah, that's what has to happen. It really doesn't matter where it's put. So I'm probably going to put it right here. Don't I have another one of these somewhere? Yeah, and you're feeding this, which needs an astonishing amount of raw fiber. So we need another just raw fiber colony just to support the factory. Okay, that's fine. And how is saline water at the moment? Fully pressurized. No, wait. We need more saline water. Got it. More saline water. The pipe is getting pretty empty here. So, all right. We moved. We started with a... more saline water. We started with a salt problem. We interpreted that as a transportation problem, and it probably was in part, but not in whole. It is also in part a supply problem. I mean, this looks like it's working. Let's go take a look at the saline water supply down here. This is our big one, right? It is eating the entire belt. And it's just liquefying all this for transport. And then... looks like we have a little more production right here. If we want to take these offline and start putting them in. Which I think is probably a good idea. Because we're using one full... I mean, okay, we're producing 200 salt a second, which is more than can be transported on that belt. So, yeah. We can also buff salt production here. Well, this is at 100 a second, too. What are you doing this weird loop for? I mean, it all gets to the right place. It's not full up. So this is going at max. And I look at the bin, and the bin is low. Okay, got it. Then we have another one right here. And this salt is used for many things. Right now it's not being used for... why is... Oh... gasoline shortage. Question marks. Ooh. So, also more salt, also more gasoline. This is flickering, and that's more strip distillates. Strip distillates needs to be sped again. And it's already sped pretty high. So, it's time to add maximum beacons. 5 5s here, here, and there. Yep. And then more down here. It's time to start using this power I have. Okay. Gasoline shortage. Here, I might as well show. More stripped distillates. Alright, so that's on board for tomorrow. Just more of everything. I'm going to need more speed mods. And for that, I need electronic 3 to be going, which is right here. It is not going. It is not going because of neuromorphic chips. We knew this. Neuromorphic chips is not going because you are waiting for... Oh, we're back to optical cable. So... this honestly should be going. We're out of trits. Okay. That makes sense. No trits. And trits are actually going. So we need more trits, question mark. More trits. And as I recall, or we need to uplift trits here. Trits. Yeah. No, I should uplift these guys. No, uplift trits. Uplift trits. I should have done this a while ago. We can uplift them twice even. Yeah. So a trit right here is, wait, what? Plus 100%. A trit 2 is plus 150. Okay. Trit 3 is, we need immunosuppressants for this, and trits integrated module. Dare I add, oh, neuromorphic chip. No. So it's more trits plus uplifted trits. I really don't want to do this right now. I don't have immunosuppressants anyway. Or bioscaffold. Don't I have a trit thing coming up soon? Oh, I even need bioscaffold in order to do this. Oh no. Oh no, friends. Well, we can probably do that. This is going to be another chore day, isn't it? Let's take a look at trit production. Yep. Yep, look at that. It's nowhere near enough. Over the last hour, we are producing and consuming them as one. Fantastic, right? And the next level trit recipe. Do I have to just bite the bullet and do it? Trit. Trit. Viakuas. Where's trit upgrade? We have it. That's Zapier upgrade. Why would you show me? Oh, we don't have it yet. Okay. Never mind. So we're using the basic recipe, which is just a bunch of stuff, and one cub becomes 2 trits in a long time. And the next level recipe is a bunch of stuff, and in particular, 15 sodium alginate. That's a lot of sodium alginate, guys. And it's 8 per trit. No, it's 4 per trit. And it goes a little faster. 40 seconds faster. That sounds like a lot until you realize it went 280 the first time. So it's doubled and then a little more. So we could try this. Seeds, moondrop, seaweed. Seeds, moondrop, seaweed, alginate, and sponge. And it has to eat sponges. And it needs a lot more sponge. I mean, a lot more sponge production. That hurts. And then again, now you need fish eggs in addition to everything else, and fish eggs rot. It's like, I don't think this is worth it. I don't think this is worth it at all. I think these are bad. Like, it's much better to stay at low level and then uplift them. Am I wrong? Am I reading this wrong? Sodium alginate's so expensive. I mean, all this stuff is readily available, but it builds so slow. But they uses so little in a second. How is my sodium alginate maker doing? Because all this stuff is free. It is free. Sodium alginate is free. All right. It's free. It just requires an area to build. So sodium alginate is free. I agree with this statement. None of the materials are there right there. Sodium alginate. We're full up. We're trying to drop, right? Why do we have an old style single dinosaur on this? Sodium alginate's right here. Mark 1 furnace. This is a problem. We have 2 guys coming. Can be prodded. Oh, these are already sped up real fast. Oh, they're 5.5s. And they make how much? 0.8 a second. And it would be 0.6. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to keep it filled. I guess we're going to try the next level recipe. The worst thing that could happen is I decide not to do it again, right? And then we'll do this, and then this will put more on, and then you're already wired up for it, right? All right, we're going to try uplifting trits, and we're going to also try the next recipe again. I don't want to go all the way up to... Oh, no, wait, the next recipe requires sponges, too. That's also harsh. Maybe I only put one block onto the next recipe and we see what happens. I mean, I can... Like, you guys are just not going because of... Why aren't you going? It is a real question. It's because we don't need anything more, right? We got 12k on the belt. And this can be prodded, and that's very important for this actually because it's extra sponges. It's very effective prod. I don't have the volume of prod mods I need. And we can always just add more. Do we try it? And uplift? I don't know if I believe. I am deeply suspicious of all of this. We're already using the second level recipe here. All right, I don't know. Let's just recap, and I'll try tomorrow or whenever I sit down to play. I gotta go. I got things to do. I can't just stand here looking at this all day. I got people depending on me. Stuff that has to happen. Emails that have to be written. Documents that have to be read and responded to. Correspondence to be kept up with. All right. All right. Okay. Right there. I have taken the screenshot. This is the end of the episode. This was kind of a disappointing episode. This was just, this was all just chores, unfortunately. I built a new suit. The new suit is surprising me with how good it is. I'm very happy to have the new suit. There's nothing really more to say about that. We rejiggered a lot of stuff. We redid how salt flows through the factory. There is no longer a pull on salt, but there's now a pull on saline I'm going to have to adjust. We need more liquid power. We probably need more crude oil coming in. We messed with building new buildings over here. We're making more Vonix dens. We have to go deploy them because the Vonix area isn't finished yet. We need more neuromorphic chips desperately, and for that we need more trits right now. We're gonna stick our toe back in and see if the next next level trit recipe is usable, but I'm skeptical. Well, what'll have to happen is I'll have to make another sodium alginate maker, maybe even on site. Maybe this block right here becomes a sodium alginate maker. That isn't terrible. Maybe we even do the seaweed on site. Maybe we do the seaweed and the limestone on site. Yeah, it gets all crazy. We just bring in sticks and we put out sodium alginate. That's not a terrible idea. I mean, honestly, that's a pretty good idea. I imagine having a maker on site would be far more efficient than anything else. We'll look at rates. But that's for tomorrow. What else did we do today? We rejiggered a lot of stuff. We distributed modules. We wanted to make Simic food, but we didn't get to it. It was just a bunch of little stuff. Overcoming bottlenecks. We have raw fiber problems. We have saline water problems. That just means we've fixed the problems at the top end, and now we have to return to the low end. Which, you know, such is the cycle. Power plant's going great. Yeah, I'm sure there were other things I did, but I can't remember. Oh well, I'm done now. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye.